What's up, YouTube? This is James coming back at you with another informative video. I hope everybody's doing well out there on this nice Friday evening. Doing pretty good myself. Shabbat Shalom to all the brothers and sisters in recognition to observing this day for worshiping the Most High. Sundown this evening to sundown tomorrow evening, people. Let's get some worship and praises in and rest, because after all, that's what it's about. This story right here comes out of Statesboro, Georgia. And it entails a biracial man charged with fatally shooting white teen was acting in self-defense, attorney says. All right. The legal team for a biracial man charged with felony murder in the shooting death of a 17-year-old in Statesboro, Georgia, last month claims their client was defending himself against an angry group of white people. All right. Well, all right, let's continue here. This young man right here, I guess, goes by the name of Marc Wilson, who is biracial, was in Statesboro visiting his girlfriend who is white. The two were driving on their way home from Taco Bell around 12:30 a.m. Eastern Time on June 14, when they claimed they were harassed by a group of white men in a truck yelling racial slurs at them, according to Wilson's lawyer. The group in the truck yelled, "Your lives don't matter," called Wilson nigger, and his girlfriend a nigger lover. Attorney Francie Johnson said in a press conference Monday. Johnson says, fearing for their lives, Wilson, 21, defended his life using a legally registered firearm when he shot at the group. A passenger in the truck, 17-year-old Haley Hutchinson, was struck and later died from a gunshot wound. All right. The police report for the incident says Statesboro police were called just before 1 a.m. on June 14th about a possible drive-by shooting. The presiding judge on the case issued a gag order on Tuesday. Authorities and the parties involved in the case have not responded to CNN's request for comment. Hutchinson's partner spoke at a press conference on June 17th. The family said Hutchinson was in the wrong place at the wrong time. CNN affiliate WSAV reported, "You took a beautiful child from this sister. That child did not deserve to get what she got," said Robert Baggett, Hutchinson's grandfather. Well, that child was engaging in a life-threatening, activity, and this man wanted to prove that his life did matter, and you had no business going there talking about his life didn't matter. At a time like this in this country, it doesn't make any difference. I'm not about or for interracial dating. But let's just say, for example, if this young man had been by himself or with another black woman, you see what I'm saying? 9 times out of 10, this group that was in that truck would have did the same thing. That's my point. So the problem is this: when you go out and you harass other people for whatever reason, and then in this case, a racially motivated reason, hey, you can look for anything to happen. So, hey, maybe she shouldn't have been engaging in this kind of situation in the first place. In conclusion here, during the press conference, another attorney for Wilson explained they plan to defend Wilson using stand your ground and self-defense arguments. This should not have been handled the way that it was, said attorney Mawali Davis. He argues that if someone in a truck is guilty of crime against his client resulting in the death of Haley Hutchinson, they should be charged with the death of the passenger. Yeah, I guess. Rarely do we see successful stand your ground self-defense claims when black people attempt to assert them. And that's racist in itself right there. That's unjust, right? That's injustice right there, okay? Well, let me continue. Said Davis. This is a real test of whether the legal system in Georgia can be just for all citizens. All right. A bond hearing for Wilson was scheduled for Tuesday in Bullock County Superior Court. The court date was postponed over COVID-19 concerns. A new date has not yet been set. Well, scheduled. Yeah. Well, they're going to drag their feet about that new court date. You know what I mean? Being scheduled. For a bond for him because they probably want to keep him locked up. See, they don't want you to stand your ground. They don't want you to prove your life matters when you're being threatened by racists. And we know how dangerous that these subs could be. Subhuman racists. If you're a racist, that's what clarifies you as a subhuman. You have no right going around threatening the lives of black people and or other people that are not white. All right, I'm gonna just go ahead and throw everybody else in there, so-called persons of color. You know what I mean? But I'm talking about far as threatening the lives of black people. You have no right to do it. So you get what you get when you put yourself out there doing things like that. That's just the way it is. See, you have no right doing it. But y'all tell me what y'all think about this situation right here. I'm interested in hearing y'all thoughts, views, and opinions on this story. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And people, please remember to live your life as though we are being watched. Simply because we are. This is James, and I'm out. Peace.